So the sheet is 1.2 meter wide, and the sliding door that I'm putting on is 1.8 meter. So I need to cut both the sheets to about 90 centimeters per side. So it's pretty easy to cut. I'm just going to tape the end of this panel to prevent moisture from going in. So this is going to be the high part. The instruction says tape the high part, but I'm going to tape both sides. Okay, so I've assembled this half, and I put the screws here, in the other corner, at the bottom, and also down there. And what I did was this other piece, I've assembled and put the two screws on this side. I've fully assembled it together, and I measured the distance between this and that, and from there to that other hole, so just the top one. And I'm going to mark those top ones, and then I'll use a level to mark the bottom of these pieces, and it's going to go over there. So before I drill a hole, I want to make sure that I'm drilling into a whole brick and not in the gap where the cement or mortar is. So, and I will not use the first brick because I want to make sure that there's plenty of support around it. So I'm going to use a third brick. So it's going to be right here. So the holes are 17 centimeters apart. So the bottom one is here, the top one is going to be here. So I'll start drilling the top one first. Okay, so I've installed the first panel, and I've made sure that when I drill the hole, I'm drilling into a full piece of brick and not where the join of the bricks are. And I've measured and drilled the hole for the last panel. Okay, when I did a dry run, I actually marked here so that I know, you can't see in the camera, but there's a black mark here that tells me that I pushed this in far enough. I marked it over here, and I've also marked it down this end here, so it looks like I pushed it in far enough now. Okay, so the final two screws that I put in were this one here and one at the other end. So I guess that's, instead of screwing it from there, because we can't, they provided this other screw, which is good.